The girl was taken into the gym by a group of school bullies. The leader of the group threatened to make the girl her thermometer, to check the temperature of her curling iron with her body. No matter how much the girl called for help, no one came to her rescue, because the gym door was locked. The only key was still in the hands of the school bully. That's how it was. The bullies didn't stop, until she had dozens of scars on her arms. Afterwards, the girl went to the infirmary. She wanted to ask the school nurse for some hydrogen peroxide to treat her wounds. The kind school nurse noticed the girl's abnormality, so she asked her if she was being bullied. Seeing the shocking wounds on the girl's arms, the school nurse asked her who did it, and took her to the class teacher to discuss the matter. She didn't realize that the school bully was in the infirmary at the same time. She admitted that she did it. In 2004 Korea, school bullying was a common occurrence. The girl also tried to call the police, but the police always said it was just a small fight between classmates, and blamed the girl for making a big deal out of it. Even the police don't care, not to mention the class teacher. At night, these arrogant school bullies went straight to the girl's house. They threatened the girl with the jar she used to save money in, to make the girl dance for them. Then they'll give the girl her money back. Suddenly, the school bully noticed that the girl's legs were beautifully shaped, so she started torturing the girl with an iron. Afterwards, the girl went to the infirmary to get some medicine, but the door was closed. The school nurse had left. Needless to say, this is also the female school bully's handiwork. The girl could only go to the rooftop to treat these scars with snow in the -10-degree night, but the girl did not feel the cold at all. Unable to bear the torment of the school bully, the girl submitted an application to withdraw from the school, on the grounds that she had suffered bullying, but the class teacher asked her to fill it out again, because it would affect his career. Of course, the girl refused to change it, but she got a severe beating from the teacher. In the end, the school bully's mother gave the girl's mother a large sum of money. She asked her to resubmit the girl's application as her guardian. The girl's mother got the money and ran away overnight, leaving the girl alone. From then on, the girl started her life as a part-timer. All her dreams were destroyed by the bullies, so she vowed to get back at them. Since then, the girl worked part-time while enrolling in an adult college. Years have passed. The former schoolgirl became a weather anchor, and has a happy family. But the girl who was bullied back then has become a primary school teacher. She worked at the same school, where the school bully's daughter was in. Her long-designed revenge plan has officially begun. In order to avenge the bullying in school, she became the head teacher of her enemy's daughter. When the former school bullies saw Do-hyun appear, they didn't even recognize the woman in front of them as the girl they used to brutalize. It was only when Do-hyun introduced herself, then they remembered. There was such a high school classmate. Do-hyun said she watched Yeon-jin's show every day. She wonders how she's doing. Looking at Do-hyun, who was acting strange, Park Yeon-jin felt a little bit of fear. It's true, when she went on stage as a parent representative, Do-hyun was like a psycho. She kept applauding and cheering her on. She couldn't stand the feeling of being held hostage. So, when everyone had gone, she slapped Do-hyun across the face. But Do-hyun didn't get mad. She asked her if her dreams had come true. Didn't she want to be a good wife and mother? Park Yeon-jin lost her mind. She asked Do-hyun what she wanted to do. Do-hyun didn't answer Yeon-jin's question. Instead, she said, their friendship is really enviable. It's been more than 10 years. They're still playing together. Ji-yeon Jae-jun said they haven't changed, but Do-hyun has changed into a colorful person. Do-hyun said she's leaving. She'll continue to follow Park Yeon-jin. She might even leave a message on her show's official website. Before leaving, she also said to Ji-yeon Jae-jun, but, Jae-jun, how can you see the colorful world? The next day, Park Yeon-jin learnt from his daughter's phone call. Do-hyun had become her daughter's new head teacher. Upon learning this news, she immediately rushed to the school. She was afraid that Do-hyun would hurt her daughter. She thought Do-hyun would marry a poor man, and give birth to a lot of poor people. She didn't expect that. Now she dares to go against her. She really doesn't know what's fear. It seems, now she's fallen into Do-hyun's trap. She asked Do-hyun when she started planning all this. Do-hyun said, from the day she left school, revenge became her only goal in life. The first step in the woman's revenge is to destroy the family that the school bully cares most about. She waited for months. She's finally rented a house where she can keep her enemies under full surveillance. She learned that the man who married the school bully, Do-hyun, loved Go, so she went to work on her Go training. In the meantime, she met Lee, who was a great Go player, so she learnt from him. After a few months of practice, she was so good that she could kill all sides. That day, she finally got her chance. She deliberately went to the chess hall, where the men often go to play with others. Her excellent Go skills quickly attracted a large crowd of spectators. Among them was Hye-kyo. In the end, Do-hyun won. She won 20,000 won and the man's attention. She knows how to get a man's attention. When he got home, the man started reviewing Do-hyun's game. He thought about it for a long time, but couldn't figure out how to break it. The game was so clean and sharp. The man's heart was full of praise. That night, he left the female bully alone. A week has passed. He still couldn't forget the way Do-hyun played chess that night. It was Thursday night again. The man came to the chess hall early, but he didn't find Do-hyun. When he wanted to turn around and leave, Do-hyun arrived just in time. The way she tied her hair neatly fascinated the man. The man went straight to Do-hyun. He started to play chess with her. During the game, he asked her, "Why haven't you come to the chess house for so long?" Do-hyun replied that she was busy, making a living, so she didn't have time. He asked Do-hyun who she learnt Go from. In the end, there was no doubt, the man lost. After getting the money, Do-hyun wanted to leave, but the man stopped her. He offered her 50,000 won. He asked Do-hyun to play another game with him. That's good. The woman has finally achieved her goal. She got the man's attention. It's one step closer to her revenge. Afterwards, Do-hyun went to a convenience store to buy food, and the man followed her. Of course, Do-hyun had planned this, because this is the man's way home. The woman's answer made the man more favorably disposed. He left his business card. He asked Do-hyun to study Go with him. In addition, when the female bully learnt that Do-hyun had become his daughter's head teacher, she lived in fear every day. She was afraid that something would happen to her daughter, so she used her connections to find the headmaster. She wanted him to fire Do-hyun, but the headmaster told her, Do-hyun was appointed by the chairman of the board. He couldn't do anything about it, because the chairman had something nasty in the hands of Do-hyun. Of course, that's what the female bully doesn't know. The female bully tried to find out Do-hyun's flaws, but after looking at her resume, it was perfect. There was nothing she could do. She had no choice but to give up. When she passed by his daughter's class, she found Do-hyun was standing behind her daughter with scissors in her hand. That's when Do-hyun discovered a secret, which is, the school bully's daughter is red-green color blind. She's the same as the male bully, who bullied her at that time. With this information, Do-hyun was able to get even more control over the female bully, formerly a formidable school bully, now driven mad by the woman she once bullied. In order to prevent her husband from discovering her daughter's origins, she planned to send her daughter abroad, but her husband said her daughter was too young. She's in no condition to go abroad. The school bully wanted to continue to insist, but her husband saw the abnormality, so she had to stop. Then, she asked her husband to make an appointment with her daughter's school board member, because the new teacher in her daughter's class was crazy all the time. She was afraid that her daughter would be hurt, but her husband wanted to get to the bottom of it. He wanted to hear exactly how crazy the teacher was, so he could talk to the board member. The school bully was evasive. She couldn't tell him what she was doing. She lied that she was too tired, and she wasn't thinking clearly. She fled the scene. In the evening, she found her mother's old friend. She asked him to help her investigate Do-hyun's experiences over the years. Do-hyun's revenge plan continues. She got someone to steal the cell phone of the school bully's classmate 1. From the cell phone, she found out that the school bully's classmate 2 had a habit of using drugs, so the next day, she found her in the church. She demanded a big bag of dollars from her. This made number 2 furious. She'd never been coerced before. She was ready to kick some ass, but she got the better of her. She grabbed her by the hair. She threw her to the side, and she got number 2's hair while she was at it. It's nice to get revenge, but she gets lonely when she's alone, so she wanted to find a man. That's when she thought of Lee. She took out her cell phone, and found that in the past few years, Lee had sent her many text messages. Perhaps out of forbearance, she found a reason to send him a message. After so many years, suddenly received a text message from Do-hyun. Lee jumped up with excitement, but after the excitement, he began to worry again. He was afraid that Do-hyun's wedding invitation would be in the mail. Luckily, Do-hyun only asked him about the effects of a medicine. He immediately called Do-hyun and asked her to meet him. After the meeting, Do-hyun apologized to Lee. She apologized for not responding to his messages for so many years. When Lee heard that, he felt bad, but Lee was confident. He couldn't think of any reason for Do-hyun to reject him, so he confessed boldly. He asked Dong-hyun to fall in love with him, and promised to make Dong-hyun happy for the rest of his life. But Dong-hyun laughed when she heard it. Since she was born, this was the first time she heard someone want to make her happy.